squad that they have. This is a tough one for Stevens Point's men. Once again, the Blue Golds just a short while ago over in the Zorn now have to come right back and take on the Blue Golds here and hope that they can pick up a win and keep things rolling, if you will. They got that win on Wednesday over in Menominee, and they need to keep winning if they want any chance at a conference title, number one. And maybe more importantly, if you will, look down the road. That's us media guys, not the coaches. But if you want to make the NCAA tournament, you have to pile up some wins here. So this is a huge game for our Pointer men. We're going to get a break for the national anthem. We will be back and play a little basketball. This is UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside of a giant beer barrel, you'll know that
ball and hope that our Pointers have a great game. And then you never know what you're going to get from the opponent, right? You hope that you have enough to win the game in the end, and that's what it's all about. You always have to consider that the opponent might just have one of those games, and there's nothing you can do about it. We'll hope that the Pointers have a little bit more than the Blue Golds here tonight. For the Blue Golds, they come in with a record of 10-8 overall, 3-4 in the conference as we head into round 2 of conference competition. They will go with 6'5" senior Steve Christensen from Apple Valley, Minnesota. 6-foot senior Ben Wittes from Rice Lake. 6-foot junior Cole Rabideau from Poulsbo, Washington. 6'3" sophomore Cam Keepers from Madison and Lakeside Lutheran High School. And 6-foot senior William Wright from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Eau Claire, coached by Matt Seiberling in his 7th season. For our UW-Stevens Point men's basketball team tonight, it will be 6'2" junior Ethan Bublitz from Jackson and Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. 6'3" senior Nate Dodge from East Troy. 6' senior Drew Fredrickson from Mount Horeb. 6'5" senior Cannon O'Hearn from Bangor. And 6'7" senior Brett Tauber from Madison Memorial. The Pointers coached by Bob Semling in his 14th season. Stevens Point 12-5 overall and starts the second round at 4 wins and 3 losses. Again, congrats to our women, 80-68 winners over Eau Claire, and to Coach Shirley Egner with her 300th conference victory as a head coach. And that is incredible That is awesome, and we're so happy for her. They will be hosting lacrosse coming up on Wednesday. Pointer men will get to take that lovely bus ride on a Wednesday night. Head over to LC on a nice cold night apparently coming up. Saw some skaters out at Gerke, out on the skating rink. It's not that bad out today, right? But the bad stuff is coming. It was about 5 degrees in town when we rolled in. Here we go. Pointers and Blue Golds. The opening tip going to go to Stevens Point. Ethan Bublitz out on top to Drew Fredrickson. Let's see if we can get that first hoop of the ball game. Set a tone. Cannon O'Hearn off to Ethan. Works the dribble out on top, throws it over across the way to Tauber to Nate Dodge. Dodge brings it on the dribble left, bounces it in on the baseline to Cannon O'Hearn. He has right on him a big size advantage. Ethan into the lane, out to Drew, open three, no. And the rebound brought in by Wright up the left wing. It'll go here to Wittes over the top of the circle. Sends it over to the right side to Rabideau. Rabideau into the corner, on the dribble into the lane. Big push off by Keepers, got away with it. Right from the corner, rims that off. Bublitz with a rebound. Keepers with a huge push off right in front of the official. Let that one go. Tauber down on the right baseline, working it in against Christensen. Kicks to the corner to Drew, right back out to Brett Tauber. Drew working right wing dribble, man-to-man defense. Dodge up on top, takes it down the left of the lane. Double clutches, tried to go up inside and had it poked away, lost it. Here come the Blue Golds again, up the left wing. Rabideau, 2 opportunities and failed to score on those first 2. Wittes heads left, dumps it off, baseline drive, pull-up jumper, air-mailed, and Cannon O'Hearn with the board. It'll go to Ethan, he'll bring it up. So neither team has obviously scored so far, a minute and a half into the game. Dodge on the right baseline. Thought about a 3 and didn't pull the trigger. It would have been a rushed shot. Fredrickson, bounce pass inside to Tauber underneath the cannon, and the Pointers lead it. Beautiful, unselfish basketball. Got the easiest shot you could. Pointers lead it 2-0. Rabideau out on the left side, sends it out to Wittes. Wittes off the high screen from Christensen into the corner to right to a cutter. Christensen down the lane. Got away from his man and tied it up. We're even at 2. Just a bounce pass from the corner to a cutter right down the lane, and somehow you lost the 6'5" Christensen. We're even at 2, 17:43 to go. Left block into the lane. Tauber tried to go up, blocked away by Christensen. On ahead it will come down the lane. Wittes blocked out of bounds by Ethan Bublitz. Good defense there by Point. Blue Golds will inbound under their own basket here. Even at 2, 17:32 to go here. Skyward Incorporated, connecting parents and education. Rabideau, right side to right. Out on top, Christensen into the hands of Wittes. Right in the right corner. Into the lane. Rabideau kicks it out on the wing there to Keepers. Jumper, airmailed, but right with the rebound and a foul. Going to go on Brett Tauber. Got to the spot late and fouled right at 6 foot already with 2 rebounds in the game. Very active, very strong. Inbound right corner, it'll go there to Rabideau. Tipped away by Nate Dodge. He'll take it to the other end and will score the left-hand layup. Stevens going back on top by 2. Nate Dodge really good at reading passes, getting into passing lanes and picking up an easy one at the other end. Rabideau out high against Ethan, sends it across the way to Wittes. Stops at the top of the circle, almost had a chance for a pull-up 3. Down on the baseline, Christensen, guarded now by Cannon O'Hearn. Bublitz knocks off or ties up the dribbler, but then Christensen gets a bounce pass down low and ties the game. Christensen 4 early. He only averages 5.7 points a game. Blake Erke going to come into the game for Stevens Point. Dodge on the right wing, bounces it to Tauber, sneaks in, double clutches, scores with a foul. Nice job by Brett Tauber in there. hesitated. He got down there. His man went up. Brett waited. Then, as he's coming down, up goes Brett, scores it. Erkey will come in here for Stevens Point, replacing Cannon O'Hearn. In for Eau Claire is Sean Miller, junior out of Waukesha and Kettle Moraine High School. Pointers up by 2, possibly 3 if Brett can hit a free throw. This one on the way, and he's got it. Nice job by Taubert. Averages 6.1 points per game. Pointers with a 7-4 lead here. Up on top, Wittes with the basketball for the Golds. Right down the right side of the lane, off the glass, no. Taubert with a rebound. Looks and throws it out on the left wing to Bublitz. Ethan into the front court. Bounces it, left corner, Erkey. Blake against Wright. Out high, saved from a bad pass by Ethan Bublitz down on the block. Back out to Erkey. Erkey working against Wright. Shot clock at 9. Drew now pinned down on the right side. Sends it to Erkey. He'll launch the 3 off the rim. Rebound and a foul on Blake Erkey. Went in trying to get the rebound, but got there late and committed the foul. Sweats Oil Company, you're going to find it all at Sweats Country Corner in Blinker. Sweats Roadside Convenience Store, Stevens Point. Stop in, meet their friendly staff, all in one-stop convenience. We've got the media timeout, 15:38 to go here in the opening half. Stevens Point up 7-4. We'll be right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, visit the specialists at Stevens Point Orthopedics, formerly Klaczynski Clinic Orthopedics. The experts at Stevens Point Orthopedics will work with you to get you back to what matters most, like your family, hobbies, or career. From your orthopedic issues to sports medicine and even in-house physical therapy, trust Stevens Point Orthopedics to help you win the fight against pain. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Call our office today and schedule an appointment or visit StevensPointOrtho.com to learn more.
All right, welcome back out to the Quant quickly. Other scores, Oshkosh already a win in the books on the men's side, 80-69 over River Falls. So the Titans 8-0 in the conference, 18-1 overall. River Falls 1-7 in the league, 8-11 overall. Lacrosse is currently leading at Whitewater, 61-45. They're down to 9:15 to go in that one. And also tonight, you will have Stout playing at Platteville, and we'll try to get you scores on that one as well. Platteville up early, 7-zip. On the women's side, Point wins 80-68. River Falls loses at Oshkosh 65-45. Stout at home falls to Platteville 78-68. And Whitewater, the win at Lacrosse today, 55-53. Right now, Pointers are shooting 43%, and the Blue Golds are hitting 29%. Into the front court, over to the right side, it will go there. Rabideau on top to Miller. Miller guarded by Dodge over the top of the screen. Wittes takes the dribble back out on top. 14 on the shot clock. Into the lane, down the lane, kick to the corner. Wide open 3 off the rim. Rebound, Drew Fredrickson. It'll go to Ethan Bublitz into the front court. Pointers by 3. Ethan guarded by Wittes. Starts right, gives it up to Taubert outside the arc. Garrett Nelson's going to check in here. Nate Dodge fakes a pass, sends it over to the left side. Erkey off to Bublitz, passed up that shot. It'll go back to Drew, and we're going to get an armbar foul, and Stevens Point will keep the basketball. First foul of the game on the Blue Golds here. Whistled on Cole Rabideau. Matt Kerner coming in for Stevens Point. Garrett Nelson in as well for Stevens Point. Inbound, it'll go to Bublitz. Cannon O'Hearn getting set to come back in at the next break. Ethan off the right side, goes baseline, got cut off. It'll go to Erkey. Back to Ethan on the right baseline, attacks, kicks it out. Up to Dodge, 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to Erkey, and they're going to say he traveled with a basketball. Well, passed up a shot, but Dodge will come out in favor of Cannon O'Hearn. So right now, O'Hearn, Kerner, Erkey, Bublitz, Nelson on the floor for Stevens Point. 8 Pointers 4-3 in the league, tied with Platteville for third place right now. 2 games behind La Crosse in second, 3 games behind, well, 3.5 now behind the Titans. They have already won today. Miller with it on top, takes it down the left of the lane all the way to the basket, comes up short. Nice D that time by Erke. It'll go off to Bublitz into the front court, into the lane. Dishes out on the wing, gets it right back. Finds Cannon on the right baseline, gets by Christensen, up inside, scores it. First step quickness right by Christensen. Pointers with their largest lead at 9-4 right now. Out in the left corner, Rabideau. Looking, sends it up on top. That is Spencer Page into the game. Christensen gets by Erke down the lane, and he is fouled by Erke. Again, that first step, he was by Blake before he blinked an eye. Not ready to play D. He was standing up straight. You have to be in a crouch. You have to be in defensive position. Easy to say, but Erke picked up the foul. That's going to be his second here, and most likely will put him back on the bench. Christensen, first free throw, crawls over the front of the rim. He'll get one more. Fredrickson back in for Erke here. Well, he can go past his game average if he makes this free throw. And he does. So he's already scored more than he averages in the game, and we've got 13:46 to go in the opening half. Bublitz attacks off the left side. Kick out. Garrett Nelson over to the right corner. Drew Fredrickson back to Garrett. Plenty of time. Nobody wanted to launch one out there. Bublitz heads left. Had it tipped away and out of bounds. It'll go back to Stevens Point. 12 on the shot clock now coming in on this inbound. La Crosse pulling away from Whitewater. They're up by 21 down in Whitewater. Matty Kerner, 7 on the shot clock. Gets it out to Bublitz. Back to Drew. Fakes a long three to Ethan from the left corner. Buries it. Ethan Bublitz finding his stroke, folks. 12-6 is your score, Stevens Point. Into the lane. Spin move. Down the lane. How did he not travel? He did. Yeah, that would have been a near impossibility unless you're Giannis Antetokounmpo, and sorry to say Spencer Page is not. He's a nice player, a 6'1 freshman, but he did a spin move almost at the right elbow and somehow was at the glass without having the ball put on the floor, and well, they got him. 12-6, Stevens Point will get the ball back here. 13:05 to go in the opening half. Coming up on Wednesday, we'll head over to La Crosse with the men. The women will be at home. Congrats again to Coach Shirley Egner, her 300th career win in conference play. Awesome. 800th game coaching. By the way, she started when she was 12. Dodge, 3 ball won't go. Rebound right. Off the left wing, Wittes. Good looking shot by Nate, but it didn't drop. Out on the right wing with it is Wacholtz. He's just in. Miller kicks it out. Drive. Christensen goes reverse. No. Wright keeps the rebound alive. Over to the right side, Christensen. He'll drive it in, and we're going to get a foul on Kerner. We're having trouble with Christensen for some reason. Actually called a foul on Garrett Nelson. That'll be his first, 4th team already. They're just more active off the floor, off the glass. Wittes into the corner to right. Up on top, it'll go to Wacholtz. Sean Miller, free throw line extended, drops it into the post, kicks it out to right, fakes the 3, drives it down to the baseline. Back outside to Wacholtz against Kerner. Sends it out to Miller. Step back, they're going to get a foul. He pushed off. And it'll be a foul called on Sean Miller trying to clear for a shot attempt. His first, only the 3rd team foul now on the Blue Goals. Pointers will get it back, leading 12-6 here in the early going. Garrett Nelson to bring it up for Stevens Point. Garrett sends it left to Drew, inside the arc, down the lane, up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Good attack by Fredrickson. Wittes to the other end, stops at the arc, Sends the pass out to Christensen. Back over to the right wing. Wittes top of the circle. Comes right to right. Down low to Christensen again. Kick out Miller to the free throw line. A little contact out to Wittes left wing. Drives it into the paint. Pull up 9-footer. Rolls around and in. First two for Wittes. Pointer lead at 4. 12-8. Garrett brings it down for Stevens Point. Not a bad crowd here tonight on a cold one. Into the left corner, Fredrickson. Into the post, it'll go to O'Hearn. Out to Kerner, open three. No. And the rebound off to Wittes. Good open look, didn't knock it down. Right corner, running baseline, Wachholz back out to Christensen. I thought he had an open look, didn't want to take it. Wittes up on top to Wachholz, over to right, looking into the post to Christensen. Running the post down that time was Cannon O'Hearn. Right, a fadeaway 9-footer. No. Rebound to Dodge. Point with a chance to extend the 4-point lead right now. O'Hearn trying to direct some traffic. Gives it off to Drew instead. Left side to Cannon. Into the lane, Matt Kerner. He won't take the shot. Kicks it out to Fredrickson. He had Christensen there with him. Matty didn't want to go up against him. O'Hearn, Kerner, wide open three, left it short. Cannon tips it out to Garrett Nelson. Matt Kerner needs to get his stroke going. He was out, of course, with mononucleosis for a while, so still getting some of his strength back. Over to the right side, Cannon O'Hearn. Holds it on the wing, and then gives it back to Dodge. Nate into the lane, pulls up 12-foot runner, got it to go. Nate Dodge with his second hoop. And the Pointers go back up 6 at 14-8. Miller, top of the circle, right off to Wachholz. He is out of Lakeview, Minnesota. Down to the baseline. Wittes stolen away by Garrett Nelson on a pass. 2-on-1. Garrett brings it down, sends it over to Dodge. He'll lay it up and in. Great attack, and the Pointers now lead it by 8. And a timeout going to be taken here by the Blue Goals. 9:41 to go. A 30-second break. We'll take it and come right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Locally owned and operated rock and roll.
Right now at 16-8, and right now lacrosse up 21 on the Whitewater Warhawks. So lacrosse looks like it will keep pace, if you will, with the Oshkosh Titans. Back into the game. Keepers out on the right wing for the Blue Golds. Bounce pass up on top. They'll get it to Tyler Kittleson just in. Miller on the baseline. Outside, it'll go to Wittes. Off the Page screen to the corner. Page now tried to go to Wittes, had it knocked away, got it back. Wittes runs baseline. His pass stolen away, and then the Pointers couldn't hang on to it. Lost it out of bounds. Great effort. Down to 1 on the shot clock. It'll have to be basically a catch and shoot. There's 1 on the shot clock. Can you avoid something with a catch and toss in? Wittes, the inbounder, looking. They'll get it in. I don't know how they got the shot off. It won't count. Rebound to Cannon O'Hearn. He caught it, gathered, and shot, all with 1 second. That's kind of tough. Drew into the lane, down the lane, reverse layup, scores it. Drew Fredrickson on the attack, and the Pointers go up 10 at 18-8. That was a beauty by Drew. Came from the right wing, spun it off the glass, heading off the left side. Into the corner, it'll go there to Page, up on top, into the hands of Rabideau. Rabideau starts left, throws it out to Wittes. On the wing, Page against Cannon, takes him down to the baseline. No shot available. They'll get it back here to Kittleson from the corner. Shot short. Rebound, Ethan Bublitz. Ethan into the front court for Stevens Point. Hands it off to Nate Dodge. Ethan drops it in on the left block now to Cannon. Cannon trying to spin up, goes up against Kittleson and draws the foul. Freshman 6'5", Tyler Kittleson out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. Eau Claire, much like River Falls and Stout, now getting a lot of guys out of Minnesota. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Blue Golds. Cannon O'Hearn at the free throw line. First on the way is good for the senior out of Bangor, Wisconsin. Cannon on the year from the line, 64%er, and he got the first 2 of the game for himself anyway. So Stevens Point lead at 12, 20-8. Got to keep the pressure on, keep the pedal down, as they say. Page gets to Rabideau off the screen. Rabideau into the lane, stops, got Cannon in the air, lean in, didn't hit it. A lot of contact without a whistle. O'Hearn with the rebound. Frederickson to the other end. Pointers maybe feeling it here tonight. Drew in the left corner. Looked at Tauber, but couldn't get it to him. Over to Bublitz on the right side. Ethan will slow things down, try to develop something. Off the right wing, we'll get a foul called. Had to put the arm up to stop Ethan from driving right wing. It'll be on Keepers. That'll be his first. 5th on the Blue Golds, and I believe immediate timeout coming up here. 7:39 to go here in the opening half. Stevens Point up 20-8. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll come right back. UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside of a giant beer barrel, you'll know that.
Golds. Plan your before or after game get together at the final score. Second to Maria Stevens Point. Pointers with the ball, shooting 50% right now. Eau Claire shooting 20%. Into the right corner, it'll go to Cannon O'Hearn. Christensen back in there for the Golds. He has 6 of their 8 points. Dodge down to the left baseline, gets it back to Tauber. Out on top, a deep 3 for Drew. Off the rim, no. Right on line, just a hair short. Caught the front of the rim, kissed the glass, and came back off. Wittes into the front court. They'll run a little weave on top into the hands of Page. Throws it back to Christensen. The left side, Wittes into the free throw lane. Steps back into the corner. That was actually Rabideau. And then throws it away. Frederickson down to the other end. Drops it off for Tauber. And they're going to say he traveled with the basketball. Maybe caught him in a bad spot there. Then again, he should be expecting it coming in there. The big guy coming down the middle of the lane should be expecting to get the ball. Doesn't always happen, but he should expect it. Rabideau on the wing, sends it to Christensen, over to Wittes. He uses the screen, drives it right down the paint, and scores the layup. He has 4. 20-10, Stevens Point. Sean Miller getting set to come back for the Blue Golds. Ethan Bublitz into the front court. You hate when you have a breakout and end up not even getting the shot off. Over to Dodge on the right side. Pass low, but Nate did a good job pulling that one in. Might be a wide receiver. Left side, Cannon O'Hearn. He's going to take Christensen to the rack. Blocked from behind, and the Blue Golds come out of there with it. I think he thought he had left Christensen behind. He followed him right to the basket. Needed to protect it. Page from the right wing misses the shot. Rebound, Cannon. He got by Christensen so easily, and the second defender came over. Probably would have been better just going straight up, but he waited for that defender who went by him, and then Christensen got him from behind. Pointers with a timeout. 6 minutes to go here in the opening half of play. Hilltop Pub and Grill, from burgers and fish fries to steaks, salads, and wraps for a great meal with outstanding service. Hilltop Pub and Grill, Main Street, Stevens Point. Oshkosh men 80-69 winners tonight. La Crosse is going to beat Whitewater. It's a matter of a final score inside 4 minutes. Eagles up 76-52. And right now Platteville all 28-13. They are at 9:21 to go in their ball game. Pointer men will be at La Crosse coming up on Wednesday. So our women will host La Crosse. Want to go and support the ladies coming up. They would appreciate it. Great game today. Amber Bayman, 26. Carly Serrato, 15. Brooke Geyer with 10 for the Pointers. Scored 32 points in the opening quarter today, did the women. I thought they were going to go for a honey. Into the corner, Drew Fredrickson runs baseline, sends it out to Nate Dodge. He'll run the baseline back to the other direction. Gets it to Drew, out to Bublitz. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. Cannon in the circle, backs the dribble out, finds Dodge. Now down to 6 seconds. Cannon attacks off the right wing, bounces to Tauber, and he has his shot blocked. Up it will come with keepers. Over to the right wing, into the corner, it'll go there to Wittes. Miller gets it off to Wittes. This is Wachholz with it over the top of the circle. Gives off left wing, right. Stevens Point lead is at 10. Had it at 12. Wittes, top of the circle, trying to get by Drew, and they're going to get Drew with a foul up on top. Lost his cushion, and then Wittes was going to get by him, kind of put up the arms to hold him off a little bit. Unitel, voice over IP technology that works. Is it magic? No, it's Unitel. Inbound, right in the corner. They get, of course, 20 seconds back on the clock. Wachholz sends it. Wittes, right side. Miller. Wittes down the lane, crashes into Buchholz. No foul called, but the Pointers come out of there with it. I said Bublitz, pardon me. I'm combining names now. That's the problem when you get old. Can't think that straight. Fredrickson into the lane. Looked for a cutter, couldn't find one. Back to Ethan Bublitz here. 4:35 to go in the half. Had a little run going. Baseline jumper by O'Hearn, and he'll knock it down, showing a little bit of a perimeter game there for Cannon. 22-10 Pointers, matching the biggest lead of the game. Into the hands of Sean Miller. Down the lane, tried to go underneath. That's a kicking violation. I thought they were going to get away with it, but they did not. It will go back here, and it will be Eau Claire Blue Gold ball under the basket. Aaron Kinez will come in here for Stevens Point. 4:14 to go in the opening half. Long inbound will come to Christensen on top. Bad pass stolen away by Nate Dodge. He will score an uncontested layup at the other end. His second steal and layup at the other end. Beautiful job. They were trying to get it to Miller up on top with a bad pass. And the Pointers with a steal and a hoop. Wachholz with it off the top of the circle against Kinez down the lane. Kicks it out here. 3 and buried by Cole Rabideau. 24-13 in favor of Stevens Point. 3:39 to go here in the half. O'Hearn to Tauber into the hands of Nate Dodge. Dodge has 8. Hasn't hit a 3 as of yet. Tauber down the lane to the corner. Kinez for 3. Got it! All right, Aaron Kinez stepping up and knocking one down. 27-13, Stevens Point. It'll go left corner into the hands of Rabideau. Rabideau to the line. Kick out goes to Miller. Miller against Dodge down the lane. Got it up and in. Perseverance by junior Sean Miller there. Just kind of wanted to hoop bad enough. He got Nate deep and then went up over him. In the right corner, Bublitz attacks off the wing. They'll send it to Dodge. A 3-ball off the rim, no. Rebound into the hands here of Wackles. He'll hustle it up the left all the way to the corner. Kick out Christensen. Christensen back to Wackles, drives baseline, and then this pass deflected and out of bounds. Partners Pub, Stevens Point's first. Open 365 days a year. Great food, drinks, entertainment, and company. Stevens Point up 27-15 right now, but the Blue Goats with a chance to cut into that here. Inbound will go into the left corner. On the dribble, Rabideau launches another 3 off the rim, rebounded by Blake Gerke, just back in for Stevens Point. Garrett Nelson also in. It'll go to Knez. Cannon O'Hearn at the top of the circle, lobs it to Tauber. A little bit different group out there right now. Let's see where you get any offense. Down on the baseline to Tauber, got hammered, takes it inside, double clutches, goes up, overlaid, tipped around, Erke out to Knez, thought about a 3, drives it up, pull-up jumper off the rim, tipped again, no, and then into the hands of Spencer Page. He got some good looks, didn't hit it. Miller, hesitation dribble, then dishes back out on the wing to Rabideau, over to Wackles. Pointer lead out a dozen. Biggest with 14. 3-ball, Miller in and out. Tauber with the board. Minute 40 to go in the half. You'd like to finish. Get another basket or two. And Point's going to take another timeout here. Minute 34 to go. Stevens Point will take a timeout. Take a 30-second break. We will come right back. Pointers basketball on WCCN.
Whether you prefer face-to-face customer service or the latest in technology, Paper City Savings has you covered. We're excited to announce online account opening is now available. Opening a checking, savings, money market, or CD has never been easier. It's quick and it's simple. Visit papercitysavings.com and apply today. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back out at the Quant Fieldhouse. Stevens Point leading 27-15, a minute 34 to go here in half number 1. Stevens Point will have the ball. Winners have used 2 timeouts. Inbound to Ethan Bublitz. Sends it over to Drew Fredrickson, off to Cannon O'Hearn. Point coach wants another basket or 2 here before the end of the half. Ethan Bublitz off the Tauber screen, tried to bounce it back to Brett, and it was kicked out of bounds, so you reload the shot clock to 20 here. Point will inbound off the sideline. Yeah, not a bad crowd when you consider the cold weather. And again, it's not that bad. I was surprised. That was the first time I was outside today, and it's not near as bad as I anticipated. It's going to get a whole bunch worse, as we're being told. Inbound, it'll come to Drew Fredrickson. Sends it across the way to Cannon O'Hearn. Holds it, then hands it to Ethan Bublitz. Shot clock 13. Ethan to the baseline, and we're going to get a hand check foul. That will go on Wackles, his first, and team 6 now on Eau Claire. Pointers will inbound off the baseline to Cannon, right back to Nate. Into the lane, had it stripped away. Just showed too much basketball. Rabideau leaves it off for Wackles. In and out with the layup, put back Miller, no. Rebound right out to Rabideau. Oh, you missed a great opportunity off that missed layup. Page at the top of the circle, bad pass stolen away. Ethan into the front court. Game and shot clock about 20 seconds different right now. Ethan off the right wing. Gives it up to Tauber. 27-15, right back to Bublitz. He'll take the 3. That's offline. And the rebound to Wright. That's too bad. You're not closing it out the way you would have liked. Wackles holds it on top. They can, with a 3, they could get it down to a 9-point difference here. Drive, pull up. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Cole Rabideau. And Point will get the final possession here with 19.8 seconds to go. We're going to send in Matt Kerner for Brett Tauber, a little more offense there. 19.8 seconds. Final score, Sports Bar and Grill showing the Pointers up 27-15. Enjoy a sandwich, your favorite libation at the final score, where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays. Bublitz into the front court for Stevens Point. Against Wachholz, heads left. 9 seconds now. Ethan into the circle. Bad pass. Loose on the floor. Picked up by the Blue Gulls. What are they trying? Down to the other end. Off the glass and scored for Wachholz. That will be the final basket of the half. Just poor decision making over the last 2 minutes. UWSP by tried to get a little cute, tried to get a little fancy, and turned it over a couple of times. Still have a 2-point lead. Very well could have had that.
You can't go and work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of a family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work.
We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
And pizza and cheese fries. Halftime trivia. There are many pizzas. There is only one Portesi. Phone number to call tonight is 342-1010. 342-1010. First person that can give Caleb the correct answer will get a couple of pizzas from Portesi. All right. I've told you a couple of times now, in case you have paid attention, which you don't always do, and I know how that goes. I'm not complaining. That Coach Shirley Egner has won her 300th conference game here tonight, which made me then think, okay, how can I work that over on our side? So, our question tonight, how many, and we need a number, current head coaches in the WIAC have at least 100 coaching victories, and name them. And you have to have at least their last name. If you don't know their first name, that's okay. So how many of our current men's coaches in the WIAC have at least 100 career, not conference, but career coaching victories? And name them. 342-1010, the number to call. And the first person that can lead that to Caleb will get a couple of pizzas from Portesi. All right, here we go. Stevens Point had a lead as big as 14 at 24-10. And then the crowd scored 7-3 down the stretch, and thus have a 10-point lead. They will come back to the normal lineup. Ethan Bublitz, Drew Fredrickson, Nate Dodge, Cannon O'Hearn, Brett Tauber, and for Eau Claire, it'll be Steve Christensen, Ben Wittes, William Wright. You have Cole Rabideau and Cam Keeper. So the same starting five for both teams. Blue Golds with the ball, and we are underway. Right up on top, we'll find Rabideau. The Keepers across the top of the circle, off to Wittes, almost fell down with it. Right. Back up, heading right, picking up the dribble is Rabideau. Tied up, backdoor cut, got it underneath the Wittes. Wittes has this pass stolen away by Brett Tauber. Great job defensively there. Drew back to the other end, stops, looks for help, sends it over to Ethan on the left wing, looking at Cannon O'Hearn on the block. He's got a much shorter man underneath, and Cannon O'Hearn fired it at Brett Tauber, and it went right by him and out of bounds, and Brett's going, was that for me? Yeah, Brett, you were right down under the basket. Put your hands up. You might have had two. 27-17 out on the left side, so each team starts with a turnover. Right wing Wittes into the corner. It'll go there to right. Back out Rabideau with it. Looks and crosses over to the right wing. This is Keepers into the lane, out to right for three, and it's a 7-point ball game. His first basket of the game, and your once 14-point lead now cut in half at 27-20. Cannon O'Hearn finds Drew Fredrickson. Need to get some life back into the barn here. Cannon O'Hearn down to the baseline, bounces it to Tauber, down the lane, got bodied up, goes up and scores it. There's Brett Tauber, using a little strength that time. 29-20, Stevens Point. Almost stolen by Bublitz, picked up here by Rabideau. Down the lane, somehow Christensen gets right by his guy and gets the layup. 29-22. Bublitz into the front court. Into the lane, kick out. Nate wants a triple, and he's got his first three ball of the game. He has 11. Pointers back up 10, 32-22. With it out on top, Wittes sends it left. Rabideau for three, and he'll bury it. They're starting to heat up now. Didn't get out on him. So back it will come. Stevens Point lead at 7. Fredrickson up to Dodge. and a foul is going to be called. A hold out on top on Cam Keepers. That's his second. He'll take a seat. Sean Miller will come in here. Low Point will inbound to the left corner to Brett Tauber. Nice win for Marquette today. Come from behind job over Xavier, 87-82. Great game for the Hauser brothers. Ethan into the lane, kicks to the corner, Dodge. Will take the three, got hammered, didn't get the call, but he gets his own rebound, puts it up and missed that. Rebound to right, Wittes, front court, right wing, Christensen. Right down the lane and missed the layup. Rebound to Tauber, back up to Drew. Take it into the paint. Dribbles back out on the left wing. We'll find Brett Tauber over to Nate Dodge and on the right baseline to Cannon. Right on him, sends it to Tauber, back out on the wing over. Drew wants a three, off the mark. Rebound, Brett Tauber. Spins against Christensen, goes up, has it blocked, and a foul is whistled. Well, some point in time, Brett needs to start to go reverse there. He gets a lot of shots blocked from behind. If he just takes one dribble, he can go reverse, let the rim protect. Might get a few more points that way. Brett Tauber goes to the free throw line here. He'll get 2 free ones and got the first. Tauber now with 6 points in the game. And that foul, by the way, on Steve Christensen, his second. And the second on the Blue Golds. Brett's second free throw is good. Nice job. He's 3 out of 3 from the stripe here tonight. Is Brett Tauber. Brett normally a 52% shooter, so we'll take that. Wittes over the top of the circle, down the right of the lane, picks up the dribble, sends it out to right over to Christensen. Might have gotten away with the travel, and they're going to call the travel now on Rabideau. So Stevens Point will get the ball back. Pretty good D here. 34-25, 16-29 to go. We've got a good crowd, but they're kind of quiet. It would be nice if they got a little life in them. Into the front court comes Ethan Bublitz heading to the right side. Sends it back out to Brett Tauber. Sometimes you want that crowd to instill you, not to have to wait for you to do something spectacular. O'Hearn back out on top. It'll go to Drew. Off to Ethan Bublitz. Shot clock 9. Works it down low. Tough runner inside. Blocked away, but a foul is whistled here. And it will go back to the free throw line, I do believe, for Ethan. It was on the shot. Foul was called on Wittes. His first. Third team foul. Bublitz will be at the free throw line here. So a chance for Ethan. Ethan with just 3 points in the game. He can make it 4. Coming off that big game the other night where Bublitz knotted 22 over in Menominee on Wednesday. 35-25, a chance to get it back up to an 11-point lead here if you can knock this one down, and Ethan got it to go. So Stevens Point back up by 11, 36-25. Handoff tipped away by Dodge, and good effort by Nate. Almost got a steal. They're going to end up with a foul on Nate over on the wing. That will be his first, and the first on Stevens Point in the half. And we've got the media timeout coming up here. 15:58 to go. Stevens Point leads it by 11. We'll be back in 1 minute. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green.
You can't go and work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of a family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work.
We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
Or go for the fish fry. Now, you don't have to wait till Friday. It's served every day. The Hilltop Pub and Grill has 19 beers on tap, including 13 Wisconsin brews and a menu loaded with flavor. The Hilltop Pub and Grill, just west of I-39 and Highway 10 interchange in Stevens Point.
All right, 15:58 to go. A long ways to go in this one. Don't count anything yet, but Pointers are playing pretty well. Certainly not perfect, but then we don't expect perfection. We are getting great effort, and that's really, quite frankly, all that you can ask for. Eau Claire will inbound off the sideline. 24 on the shot clock. They bounce it in. Back into the game is Blake Wachholz. Takes it over the top of the circle to the free throw line. Working against Cannon out to right. On top to Miller down the lane. Jump stop. Kick out. Rabideau over to right. Runs it down to the right baseline. Tauber covers him up. Back to Miller. 5 on the shot clock. Going to launch and got it. Well, you got it all the way to the end of the shot clock, and then the guy just pulls up and hits one on you. 36-28. Pointers with the lead. Bublitz down the right of the lane, goes to the corner, back out high, it'll come. Over to Ethan Bublitz. I don't think this team has come close to hitting its stride yet, but that doesn't mean they're going to ever. I hope they do. Cannon O'Hearn on the right baseline. Sends it out to Fredrickson. He'll take the three. In and out, no. Cannon with the rebound. Out to Bublitz for three. Count it. Wide open, and Ethan made him pay. 39-28. Quickly up the left wing. Miller at the arc. Sends it to Wachholz. Looked at right. Now he clears out. He'll dribble right. To the top of the circle. It'll go there to Kittleson just back in. Out to Sean Miller trying to get by Cannon. Cut off. Now they'll try it again, and Cannon's going to pick up a blocking foul in there. At least I think it'll be on O'Hearn. That'll be team number 2 in the half. For Cannon, his first. Garrett Nelson's going to check in here for Stevens Point. Placing Fredrickson. 39-28. Bound, it'll come to Rapido out on the left wing. Over to the right side. With it here off the screen. There's a screening foul to be called on Tyler Kilson. He didn't get set. Whistle blew. He knew it right away. Stevens Point Orthopedics, sports medicine, physical therapy, world-class treatment with hometown care. Platteville up 59-38 on Stout. They're just underway in the second half there. Garrett Nelson up on top. Over to Ethan Bublitz. Ethan working here against Wachholz. Wanted to get it down on the baseline to Tauber. Not available. Handoff will go to Garrett Nelson. Brett way outside the arc. To Cannon O'Hearn into the lane. Kick out to Bublitz. Heads left into the lane. Looks and goes to Tauber. Three ball, no. Rebound. Miller stolen away by O'Hearn. Bounces it back to Bublitz. Blake Gerke into the game right now for point. Cannon, top of the circle. Tauber down the right of the lane. Against the smaller right. Leans in against him and draws the foul. Good move by Brett Tauber. He'll get a crack at the free throw line again. William Wright, his first. 5th on the Blue Golds right now. 13:50 to go. Tauber misses the first one. Final score, Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard showing Stevens Point up 39-28. Watch your favorite teams. Enjoy the daily food and drink specials at the final score. Second of Maria, Stevens Point. Second one is not going to go either. And what do we get? Maybe a lane violation? Looks like it. Tauber will get a retry. All right. See if he can knock this one down. The old NBA 3 to make 2. He did. 40-28 Pointers by a dozen. Up on top, it'll go there to Spencer Page, just in for the Golds. Page off to Miller, to the arc. Over the top of the circle, heading left, into the lane. Underneath. Blocked away by Brett Tauber and out of bounds. 13:33 to go. It will be Eau Claire ball on the baseline here. Rockholes trying to inbound, does so. Miller up on top to Rabideau against Ethan Bublitz. 7 seconds on the clock. Kick to the left corner. Open three off the mark. Rebounded by Blake Erkey. Or Cannon O'Hearn. They kind of got it together. Blake said, okay, you take it. We don't want to move our feet and get a travel. We're going to get an off-ball foul coming up here now on the Blue Gold. That'll be team number 6. And it is on Spencer Page, his first. 40-28, Stevens Point. Wittes back, Rabideau back. Fredrickson back for point. Matt Kerner is going to come in for Stevens Point. And Tauber will get a rest along with Nate Dodge. Erkey inbounds it right on the left baseline. Cannon against Christensen. Bounces it a few times out to Garrett Nelson. Kicks to the corner. Cannon back to the paint. Looks and finds Matt Kerner. Shot clock 7. Drew, ball in hand. He'll take a deep three off the rim. Into the corner. Garrett Nelson with the board. He'll send it back out. Great job. Second opportunity for point. Nelson off the wing to the free throw line with the dribble. Needs help. Finds it. Got it to Cannon, off to Drew Fredrickson. Step back 16-footer off the rim again. This time the rebound to Rabideau, and we'll get a foul on Stevens Point. That'll be on Garrett Nelson. That'll be his second, third on the pointers here. Paper City Savings, proud supporter of our community with locations in Plover, Wisconsin Rapids, as well as Nakusa. Pointers lead by 12. Good crowd, but very quiet, I hate to say. Up front it'll come, out on top, Rabideau against Erkey. Almost fell down with it again. They'll get it outside the walk holes. Wittes into the corner. Rabideau takes the three. Off the rim, rebound, Fredrickson. Dribbles through traffic into the front court across the top of the circle. Stops there, gives it off to Erkey. Over to Garrett Nelson. Nelly at the arc, drops it in, right block. Erkey trying to go in against Rockholes, out to Garrett Nelson, drains the three. Garrett starting to find the range from outside, 43-28. Blue Golds want a timeout. Blue Golds want a timeout, 11:54 to go. And Stevens Point extends its lead now to 15 at 43-28. Let's take the 30. We're coming right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Hey, sports fans. Scott Glinski, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field.
4 points in the game, earns the second opportunity. 59-38, Stevens Point. Second one for the sophomore out of Beaver Dam, knocks it down. He has 5 in the pointers, now with their largest lead of the game at 45-28. Starting to get a little distance between themselves and the Blue Golds. Miller kicks to the corner. Wachholz back up on top. They'll find Christensen, a deep 3 over Cannon. Christensen having a career night maybe. He has 11. 45-31. Garrett Nelson back up front. Lobs it into Cannon. Gets by Christensen. Takes him in. No, but he is fouled. O'Hearn will get 2 at the charity stripe here. That'll be team foul number 8. All right, our trivia answer. We asked what number and who are the men's WIAC coaches current that have won at least 100 games as a college coach. They are ranking number 5 all-time in the conference, Pat Miller at Whitewater. He has 369. Ranking number 8 is Cannon, missed both free throws. Coach Bob Semling here at Stevens Point, now with 295. Ranking number 22 all-time in the WIAC. River Falls' Jeff Burkhoff. There's going to be an offensive foul on Christensen, running into and through Ethan Bublitz. That'll be his third. And the 9th team foul. Burkhoff with 167 career wins. And ranking 28th all-time, Jeff Gard at Platteville with 139. Depending upon the outcome of tonight's game, maybe 140. So that was your answer. Miller, Semling, Burkhoff, and Gard. Stevens Point over to the right side. It'll go back on top to Ethan Bublitz toward the corner, and then throws it back out to Matt Kerner. It'd be nice to get Matt Kerner going again here offensively. Matty, shot from the top of the circle. There you go. On cue, Matt Kerner. Nice job. Hits the triple. 48-31. Stevens Point by 17. 9:40 to go. Wittes at the timeline. Off the screen that time. Runs it. Kicks it to the corner. Miller. And we're going to get a foul called here. Not sure who's going to get whistled. That'll be 2 on Drew. And the 4th on the pointers here. Nate Dodge getting set to come back in. Who will he replace here? Blake Erkey. 48-31 pointers. 9:32 to go in this one. Cross right into the corner. Nobody near him, and Wachholz misses the 3, but the pointers don't secure the rebound. Got caught flat-footed. Came right off the backside, and there were 2 pointers there, and nobody got a hand up to pick up that rebound. Wittes into the corner, right running baseline, cuts it off, back to Miller, circles toward the right corner. Crossover dribble, picked up, and then he traveled with a basketball. 9:11 to go here. And the inbound will come on the baseline. So again, congrats to Drew LaTrenta. And might have to talk to his dad about that. Might see him here in a few days when Stash plays DC Everest and find out who he supports. Ethan Bublitz needs a little help. Tosses it out to Matt Kerner. We can always stop those pizzas from going to Oshkosh. Fredrickson off the wing into the baseline left corner. It'll go to Tauber. Kick out to Kerner down the left side of the lane. Back out to Brett. Shot clock 6. Into the hands of Fredrickson. A deep 3. In and out. No. Rebound Wachholz. They will bring it up. Ethan Weaver into the game right now out of Barron, a junior. Tipped away and out of bounds. Pointer basketball. So Stevens Point hanging on to a 17-point lead at the moment. Sorry about all the extra noise on our signal here tonight. Just don't know if it's the cold weather or what, but hopefully you can wade through it. It's driving me nuts. Bublitz into the front court for Stevens Point, over to Tauber. Handoff will go to Nate Dodge, takes it back. Left wing Bublitz looks and finds Matt Kerner, takes the three, got it again. Maybe Matty Kerner is going to start lighting it up. He's got 2 in the game, 6 points. 20-point lead for Stevens Point at 51-31. Into the lane, out on top, it'll go there to Weaver. Weaver off to Miller. Miller working dribble down to the right baseline. Got inside. Safe from going to OB, but back out to Eau Claire from the corner. Wittes with an open three, got it. Good effort, and a timeout's going to be taken here. This may be immediate. 7:50 to go. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Blue Golds, but we'll take the 30, come right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, visit the specialists at Stevens Point Orthopedics, formerly Klaczynski Clinic Orthopedics. The experts at Stevens Point Orthopedics will work with you to get you back to what matters most, like your...
(17 of 40, 43%. From the arc, Blue Golds are 6 of 16. That's 38%. The Pointers just 7 of 21. But at the free throw line, Eau Claire has hit the only 2 it has shot. The Pointers are 10 of 13 from the arc right now. So, 51-34 is your score. So here we go. Over on the wing, inbounding. It will be Nate Dodge, actually, on the baseline. Thought they were setting up for a wing inbound, but not so. Ethan into the front court, works the dribble, gives it back up on top, over to Matt Kerner. 51-34, it'll go to Bublitz. Bublitz down the right side, and a foul on Wackholz. Keeps putting that arm off, out to push off Ethan Bublitz, and they finally whistled him for it. For Wackholz, his third, and it'll put Bublitz at the line for 2. So 51-34. Free throws coming up for Ethan. And the first off the front of the rim. He has 8 points in the game so far here tonight. We'll see if he can get it to 9, if he can hit this one. And he does. So the Pointers up 52-34 at the moment.
3 in a row for a point.
Blue Golds up on top, over to Wackholz on the right wing against Aaron Knez. Back in. Left wing, it'll go there. With the dribble into the game, Kyle McDonald for the Blue Golds. They'll go to right, on top to Weaver, left side. Wittes over the circle, big screen, 15-footer, got it. Use the screen and hit the open J. Bone and Joint Clinic, 4 convenient locations across central Wisconsin, including Plover. Learn more at bonejoint.net. It'll come to Nate Dodge, sends it left into the hands here of Ethan Bublitz. 52-36. Dodge to the top of the circle, gives it off on the left wing. Ethan Bublitz drives it into the paint, down the lane, off the glass. Got it over Wackholz. Tough drive by Ethan. Just a better athlete in that case, 54-36. Pointer's biggest lead was, 20 points. Into the left corner. It'll go to right. His shot comes up short. Pointers didn't go after the rebound. Out to Wittes for three, and he'll bury it. Well, in a closer game, you get punished for that. Punished as in a missed opportunity. This time, maybe not so much. 15-point lead, but just stood and watched, and the rebound came right back at two guys, and they never went to get it. Fred Tauber on the right side. It'll go to Bublitz off the screen. Ethan with the three. Got it. Boy, Ethan is really starting to shoot the ball. That could be good for Stevens Point. Point will take a timeout. 5:58 to go in the ball game. Stevens Point has increased its lead back to 18 at 57-39. Let's take the 1-minute break. We're coming right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Whether you prefer face-to-face customer service or the latest in
You can't
technology.
go and work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of a family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work.
We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
Pick up a few lottery tickets, maybe some groceries before you head home. You'll find it all at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker and Sweat's Roadside Convenience in Stevens Point. Of course, they have 24-hour gasoline service. Sweat's Country Corner Mart Blanker, Sweat's Roadside Convenience, Stevens Point.
All right, Stevens Point with a 57-39 lead in this one. And the Pointers trying to pick up their 13th win on the season. Blue Golds will get it back. 6 minutes to go. Anything could still happen, right? The Rock and Roll Cafe open 7 days a week with extended hours Thursday through Saturday. Stop in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Right around the horn. Wittes into the left corner. Wackholes for three off the rim. What are we going to get? A foul somewhere. Had trouble boxing out again, I guess. Dodge will pick up the foul. And that'll be the fourth on the Pointers. 57-39. Lob onto the floor. Tracked down by Kyle McDonald. Wittes. Wackholes. Back out to McDonald. Drives, gives it to right into the lane on the dribble. Wackholes, kick out. Wittes might have gotten away with an extra step. 14 left on the shot clock. They brought in a lot of shooters. McDonald for three, no. Tauber with a rebound. Into the hands of Ethan Bublitz. Pointers up 57-39. Tauber hands it off here to Nate Dodge. Dodge, after one bounce, sends it out to Matt Kerner. I'm going to say he traveled with the basketball. Back in will come Spencer Page and Steve Christensen for Eau Claire. That will bring Drew Fredrickson into the ball game. 57-39. And it will be Eau Claire's basketball. Out on the right wing, Rabideau. Into the hands of Christensen, way out by the timeline. Stevens Point just trying to finish one off at home. Steal by Nate Dodge. He'll start it up the floor, looking for Bublitz, bounces it to Ethan, had trouble with it, tipped away and out of bounds. It will be Stevens Point basketball. Get another opportunity. Inbound, Cannon O'Hearn. Nice spin move, but underlaid. Got his own rebound. Goes up, had it blocked. Tough night for Cannon. Tough night for O'Hearn here. Left side, Wittes into the lane, and we'll get a reaching foul. It will not allow the basket. This one probably, no, they're going to call it on Bublitz. That will be on Ethan Bublitz, his first. Team number 6 now on the Pointers. Still up by 18, 4:31 to go in the ball game. Inbound, baseline, Page. They'll send it on top over to the, well, we're going to get an off-ball foul on Bublitz. So that'll be his second, 7th team. And Blue Golds will go to the charity stripe with 4:26 to go. Portesi frozen pizza and cheese fries. There are many pizzas. There's only one Portesi. Helping to bring the game to you. Cole Rabideau, who has 6 points in the game, averages 16.8 at the charity stripe. Front end of a 1-and-1, and he missed it. Rebound to Fredrickson. Drew up front. Pointers by 18. Drew on the right wing. Looked at Tauber. Bounces it with a spin down on the right block against Christensen. To Cannon around the horn, left side. Bublitz drives it into the lane. Kick out. Right back to Drew. Open three. No. Not shooting the three well, that's for sure. Down to the other end. Quick pull up. Left short by Wittes. Rebound to Fredrickson. He'll run it out. Takes it all the way to the baseline. Nothing available. Keeps the dribble alive. Into the lane. A little bump. O'Hearn, right corner, dodge. In on the block, it'll go to Cannon. Tauber. I can't see him. Screened out by Coach and Mark Nelson. But then we found out it was Brett Tauber who is fouled. And he will go to the line here. So, Tauber will get 2. That foul called on Christensen, and that's his 5th. So he has fouled out of the game here tonight with 3:38 remaining. Tauber missed the first. Second one coming up. Missed it again. Right with the rebound. So here we go. Up to the other end, into the corner. 3 by Wittes. Off the mark, Tauber with a rebound. Just reached up above everybody and pulled it in. Ethan Bublitz over to Drew Fredrickson. Lane. Looking at Dodge. They'll get it back here. Fredrickson down to the corner. Right back to Cannon, into the corner. Bublitz for 3, off the mark. Dodge gets the rebound. Takes it back to the corner, sends it up on top. It'll go back to Ethan. 24 on the shot clock. 2:52 to go in the ball game. Pointers look like they will get a win, huh? Fredrickson goes left. Down to the corner. It'll go to Nate Dodge into the lane. Fade away 10-footer. No. Right with the rebound. They will bring it up. Working right side. McDonald stops at the goal, gives it off to Wittes, high left. Wittes into the hands of Rabideau. Back to Wittes. 2:23 lane, and we'll get a bumping foul on Cannon O'Hearn. That'll be 2 on him, and 8th team foul now with 2:20 to go in this one. Auto Select, quality, dependable auto repair and service performed by qualified technicians that you can trust. Eau Claire's going to take the timeout. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Pointers are up by 18. Eau Claire with the time. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
When an injury has you sidelined, that's when we get in the game. Bone and Joint has a team of expert providers ready to create the best game plan for you. Our orthopedic surgeons, pain management specialists, and surgical podiatrists work together to get you back to your life. At Bone and Joint, we believe that success takes a team effort. That's why we want to be a part of yours. Call 800-445-6442 or visit bonejoint.net for an appointment.
Did you know Ligman & Willie CPAs is now Kerber Rose Certified Public Accountants? Kerber Rose has been providing businesses with a variety of accounting services for over 30 years. We continue to offer tax preparation services, business valuation, payroll processing, audit, as well as QuickBooks consulting to individuals and businesses in the Stevens Point area. Interested in learning more? Call us today to schedule your complimentary accounting review. Call 715-341-3232 or visit our website, KerberRose.com.
57-39 is your score. Stevens Point has the lead, 18 points. Trying to close this thing out. It seems to be taking forever. Largest lead was at 20 points for the Pointers. And Eau Claire has never led in this one. Pointers are shooting 40% now. Eau Claire 33%. Blue Gold's at the free throw line. Witta's toss is good. You'll get one more here. 2:20 remaining. And back Witta nails the second. So he's up to 14 points now, all coming here late in the game. Into the front court, Bublitz will get a foul on William Wright. And that will put Bublitz at the line for 2. Ethan 3 out of 4 from the stripe so far here tonight. Coach wants to talk to a couple of his guys as Ethan goes and nails the first here. Final score, Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard show Stevens Point with the 58-40 lead. 2:13 final score. Year before, 4 after game get together at the final score. Second of Maria, Stevens Point. Ethan got them both. So 59-41. Witta all the way to the rack, rolls it off the rim, rebound. Ethan Bublitz, good bother by Brett Tauber that time. Inside 2 minutes to go. Drew Frederickson. Pointers are going to get a win here tonight. It's a matter of finishing this thing off. Pointer women were victorious in Eau Claire. Very nice game. It'll go outside here to Drew Frederickson. Top of the circle, into the lane, spinning left side. Picked up. Now looking, fadeaway jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound Wittes, 3-on-2 break, bounces right. McDonald passed up the 3 ball, got it back inside, goes up, scores it with a foul. Kyle McDonald, his first basket. We're going to get Coco Sangolo in, Chaz Moots in, Brandon Spray in. Good to get these young guys into the ball game. And the foul, by the way, on Cannon O'Hearn with his 3rd. And let's see, it will be McDonald trying to finish off a 3-point play here. His rolls off the rim. Brandon Spray draws off the board. So the Pointers will try to steal this one. And they're going to say Coco traveled with a basketball now. A lot of traveling here tonight. Let's do some bad ball handling, by the way. Having all sorts of trouble is Stevens Point. What are we going to get? We're going to get Zach Moots in, Peter Timmerman in. Who else is coming in? Brady Wagner, I think, is coming in. So everybody will have played here tonight. Into the front court come the Blue Golds, over to the right wing. Nate Banasik into the ball game. This is McDonald at the top of the circle. Gives it off on the left wing to Adam Link. Back out. Ryan David with it. Here's McDonald, and we're going to get a hold on Brady Wagner here. That'll put the Blue Golds back at the free throw line. 59-43. Now we're down to 58 seconds to go. McDonald nails the free throw. Earns the second. Oh, that was team number 10, by the way, on Stevens. So both teams double bonus. Second one. Zach Boots with a rebound here. Up it will come. Over to Coco on. Goes to the right. Boots wanted to go into the post. Could not. Back out to Coco. Heading left. 40 seconds to go. Timmerman on the wing. Drives it into the lane. Kick out Brandon Spray. Still with the ball. Looks. Finds Timmerman. Open three. Count it. First points in his collegiate career, Peter Timmerman with the triple. 62-44. Go outside into the lane, spin move, up and under, and a rebound for Stevens Point, 17 seconds to go. Get the Iowa freshman on the scoreboard here tonight. Pointer crowd going to come to it. They will have these have been hard to come by, I hate to say. Put it here tonight, 62-44 over Eau Claire. Nice job by Point away, never zero, and nice win here tonight. We'll take a 2-minute break, come right back. Pointer the ball on WPTF.
That's my kid. Again. Another season, another injury. She may not be the team MVP, but she's my star player. So when injuries happen, we trust Bone & Joint's walk-in care. It's less waiting time in the ER, and costs less too. So until she takes up chess, we go to the walk-in care at Bone & Joint.
Bone & Joint walk-in care locations in